going to be drawing with letters of the alphabet. So before we get started, there's a few materials that we'll need to gather. So if you want to pause the video after I list the materials, then we'll get started. So today we are going to need a pencil and an eraser, a marker or a Sharpie marker, a skinny Sharpie pen or a regular black pen, something to color with. If you don't have anything to color with, that's okay too. You can use crayons, colored pencils, markers, whatever materials you have available to you. And of course, we're going to need our drawing paper. I'm just using white copy paper. You can use sketchbook paper. It can be bigger or smaller than this size. Again, whatever you have available to you. So if you want to pause the video, gather those materials, and then we'll begin. So I'm going to start with my Sharpie marker, and we're going to choose the first letter of our first name. And then you're going to draw your letter of your first name on your paper. Make sure it's nice and big so it fills up most of the paper. Just about this size. So I have a little bit of space around the edge so I can do my drawing, but you want to make sure that it fits within your paper. Don't want to make it too small because then you won't be able to do your drawings inside. After I have the letter of my first name drawn out, I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to begin drawing what I see off of my letter S. And this can be anything you want. It can be an animal, it could be a season, whatever you think of. Remember, just be really creative with your letter S. And you're gonna do it in pencil first. Now I think I'm gonna make mine into a giraffe. So draw out in pencil first, and then we will go over the next step. So now that I have my giraffe all drawn out, I'm going to go back in with my Sharpie pen or my black pen, and I'm going to trace over those lines that I have drawn. That way they stand out just a little bit, but they're not as big as this dark Sharpie line where my letter S is. Once you have that all outlined with our Sharpie pen, you're going to go back with an eraser and erase any of those pencil marks that we have on our paper, so our paper is nice and clean, because then we're going to begin to start to color in our designs. Remember, we're going to be using the first letter of our first name for this project. So whatever your first letter is, you're going to draw that in Sharpie marker on your paper. Then after you draw your letter, you're going to take your pencil, draw your designs, and then trace it over with a skinny pen or Sharpie pen. Then after you have it all traced out, you're going to begin to color in your designs. And that's all that I have for you today. I hope you enjoy creating your first letter design.